This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, and His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, arrived in Riyadh on a visit to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. They were received at the Riyadh airbase by His Royal Highness Prince Muqrin bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, the Saudi Deputy Crown Prince, Second Deputy Prime Minister and Advisor and Special Envoy to the Custodian of the two Holy Mosques, and His Royal Highness Prince Turki bin Abdullah bin Abdulaziz, Governor of Riyadh Region. And before departing for his visit to Saudi Arabia, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, received the Palestinian Prime Minister Rami Hamdallah and his accompanying delegation in presence of Dubai Deputy Ruler Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. The ruler of Dubai and his guest discussed the current situation and developments in the Palestinian territories, with His Highness affirming the rights of the Palestinian people as granted by international treaties and UN resolutions. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed also affirmed the UAE's support for the Palestinian people and its commitment to aid and support Palestinians to sustain their grounds and protect Islamic holy sites. From his side, and on behalf of the Palestinian government and people, the Palestinian Prime Minister expressed his gratitude and appreciation to His Highness Sheikh Mohammed and UAE leadership and people. By the end of 2014, governments across the GCC will spend more than $90 billion in education-related construction projects. That's according to UAE-based consulting firm Ventures Middle East, which is reflected by the volume of participants at the 35th edition of the Big Five. Earlier today, His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Deputy Ruler of Dubai, inaugurated the region's largest building construction exhibition. The Deputy Ruler of Dubai toured the show and met up with some of the industry's major players. According to DMG Events, this year has recorded an 8% increase in participation from last year and is reflective of the dynamism in the region's construction industry, particularly Dubai and the UAE. In Dubai alone, the government has announced and continued a series of multi-billion projects, including the 25 billion dirham Mall of the World and the 32 billion dirham expansion of Al Maktoum International at Dubai World Central, while the capital has its Abu Dhabi International Airport, Midfield Terminal Complex and Mazda. Running until the 20th of November, over 2,700 exhibitors from 60 countries will showcase the latest and most innovative products and services in a bid to get their share of the mega projects being built across the GCC.
This year, though, actually we've got big pavilions, government-funded pavilions from Saudi Arabia, from Qatar and from Kuwait, all looking to meet UAE buyers. So that's a massive turnaround. And I think the reason that's happened is that the UAE has seen a very big increase in the number of construction projects awarded. This year, $47 billion worth of contracts will have been awarded, and that's a 17% increase on last year. So that's why they're coming here. We're seeing a big increase in international exhibitors, and the reason for that is that in places like Europe, Spain, Italy, Greece, where the economies are very, very difficult at the moment, there's no construction going on. So these countries see the Middle East as a great place to export, and that's why we're seeing a massive increase in European exhibitors here at the Big Five.
Running alongside the Big Five are PMV Live and ME Concrete. In addition, organisers say there will be 55 educational workshops on various issues this year, compared to 5 in 2013, in response to a growing demand for more knowledge and information.
There are more regulations as far as buildings are concerned in the whole of the GCC, and contractors and designers have to be sustainable. They have to build environmentally friendly buildings. That, coupled with the really increased competitive market, means that our visitors to the show, they have to be smarter, they have to be more innovative, they have to be more organised, and they have to be more financially competitive. And that's why this year we've staged a really large workshop programme which addresses all of those issues.
Victims of human trafficking will be given financial help to make a fresh start and reintegrate with the community. The move was announced by Dr. Anwar Gargash, the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs and the Chairman of the National Committee to Combat Human Trafficking, where the Minister outlined the details of a fund that has been established at federal level to dispense the aid. He urged national institutions, charities, the business community and residents to contribute towards the fund, which according to Dr. Gargash would show that the entire community was united in its determination to protect human dignity, to support the weak and the oppressed and help them to regain their ability to lead dignified lives as guaranteed under the law. The committee would also examine requests for assistance from shelters for abused women and has also agreed to the UAE joining in the United Nations Blue Heart campaign launched by the UN in 2009 to raise global awareness and support for international efforts to combat trafficking. Police in Dubai have reported an alarming increase in the number of vehicles that have come to a halt on roads because they've run out of petrol. While running out of petrol is not an offence, stopping on the road may attract a 500 dirham fine and 4 black points, and the fine for disrupting traffic is 200 dirhams. The Dubai Traffic Police Chief, Colonel Saif Al-Mazroui, has described the sharp increase in occurrences as extremely irresponsible and dangerous at the same time, adding that to stop in the middle of the road or disrupt traffic can lead to serious injuries or worse, fatalities. The police are urging motorists to refuel their vehicles within a quarter tank safety margin and to ensure that if their vehicle does run out of fuel, they should make an effort to pull over to the side of the road to avoid disrupting traffic or causing accidents. And the 33rd edition of the Sharjah International Book Fair, which concluded on Saturday, was marked as the most successful in 3 decades, with more than 1.4 million visitors and 178.15 million dirhams in sales revenue. With a 45% increase in the number of visitors over last year, the book fair saw 46,000 students from 350 schools on November 11 alone. The book fair's official hashtag has also seen a record-breaking number of 613 million viewers on Twitter in both English and Arabic throughout the 11-day event. According to the hashtracking.com website, SIBF tweets and posts have exceeded all expectations, with a total number of 17,500 tweets in Arabic and 6,000 tweets in English. This year, 1,256 publishing houses from 59 countries participated at the book fair with seminars, discussions and open forums led by renowned international, Arab and local figures. This year, the fair also witnessed 12 new participating countries that included Iceland, Finland, Mexico, Croatia, Latvia, Slovenia, Hungary, New Zealand, Malaysia, Malta, Lithuania and Nigeria. And finally, in the bulletin, Le Méridien Dubai Hotel and Conference Centre has opened its much-awaited 196 luxury room Le Royal Club, which forms part of its 450 million dirham expansion plan. The exclusive annex building was officially launched on Sunday evening by His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Saeed Al Maktoum, the President of Dubai Civil Aviation Authority, CEO and Chairman of Emirates Group and Chairman of Dubai Airports. Spread across 38 acres of landscaped gardens, the new 8-story Le Royal Club boasts some of the largest hotel rooms in the city. The Royal Club, which was developed by Wassel Asset Management Group and houses a rooftop pool and an exclusive club lounge. According to officials from Le Méridien, the development is significant for Dubai's business travel segment, with a new luxury annex situated in a prime location close to the Dubai International Airport.
The Royal Club is the new extension where we have rooms which are amongst the largest in town. Each room is at least 52 square meter, and there are certain added benefits like complimentary breakfast. Then we provide complimentary airport transfers through a limousine. Internet access is complimentary. Then we have something unique which is called the personal valet for customers. And we have this valet facility available on each floor. If you look around, you can see people who have seen the rooms. They are very excited about this product. And we have had some of our corporate accounts who have already booked a few rooms there, like they have bookings coming in, and they are going to book their customers in this way.